episode 2 of Two Beers in Asia.
There we go.
Two Beers in Asia.
Come by.
Alright, so this is episode 2 and we've got a lot of questions from people.
A lot
of questions, and we're going to answer a few of them today. Not all, but a few of them. So, let's see.
Shall we?
So the first question, so we had a question from JK2900A.
You have a good memory.
Oh, well, thank you. And JK2900A mentioned that he said he's a macho man and he likes to go to the gym. He actually said that. And he asked the question, are there gyms in Asia? And do Japanese women like muscle men? So, are there gyms here?
Yes, there are many, many gyms. In fact.
Yes.
The big ones are Fitness, Gold.
So you might have heard of Golds if you live in North America.
Access. Oh, there's about
Konami?
Konami
Konami's
is a big one. There's about a half dozen of the really nationwide chains. Okay. They're really expensive though. Konami's the cheapest, about what, 6, 7, 8, I think a month.
I think so, yeah.
So about 50, I'd say about 70 to 80 US dollars a month. The others are much more expensive, about $120 a month. And in America or Canada, if you spend $120, you're going to get a really nice gym with towel service and all of these nice things, a free locker. You won't get any of that here. That's all extra. So we do pay about 2 or 3 times what they do for gym space.
Yeah.
But that said, there are in almost every major city. If you move to Japan, you live in Inaka or an Inaka city.
Which Inaka means country, or the countryside.
Good that you mentioned that. Thank you.
So like small town, basically, right?
A municipal gym would be much cheaper, and you either pay like $1 or $2 a visit, or you pay a part of your citizen tax towards. So that's always another option. They don't tend to be well-staffed gyms. If you're into free weights, you almost always, although there are big exceptions, which you know. Generally, if you want free weights, you got to go to one of the chains.
Yeah, like I happen to go to the gym I go to is a really small gym. It's not a big franchise or anything like that. And I went to it because it's close to my house. I can walk there, and I don't live really close to the big center of Kobe. So mine is actually probably about $6,000 a month.
What is that, about $50?
About $50, but I mean it's really limited, and there's not very much there.
Whereas I pay for Golds. I live in close to downtown Umeda, northern Umeda. Did I say Umeda before? I meant to say Osaka.
Yeah.
Anyway, I live in Osaka, and I live in the downtown area, and my gym is Gold, and it is about $1,100 a month, 1,100 yen, so that's about $120 US. I'm only 5 minutes away from the gym, but we have a huge free weight selection.
Nice.
Aerobic machine, a boxing area.
I have nothing like this.
The only thing it doesn't have is a pool, and other Golds do have
I do have a pool at my gym.
Yeah, and
but
I like a
not
pool.
much else.
The point is, it's expensive, but yes, if you're in unless you're really in the countryside, the smallest of towns, short of that, you will find a gym. You will pay for it, but you will find a gym. The second part of his question was...
the second question was, do Japanese women like muscle men? Now, I know that coming from Canada, and you're from the States, I know that I think in America or in Canada, a lot of women, like men who are, well-built, put together. Now, my wife's Japanese, and I'm clearly not a skinny little guy, and maybe need to lose a few pounds. But nonetheless, when my wife met me several years ago, it's this one. When my wife met me several years ago, I was quite a gym rat, and I was not pretty big, bigger than I am now.
Bigger than you are now.
And not in this way. But she seemed to think that was cool. So I suppose there are Japanese women who really do like men who are built in a big way.
I think that's true, but I think it's less true here than it is in North America or Europe.
Definitely.
Skinny is cool, especially if you're young. Neither one of us is young. We are...
Once upon a time...
So shocking as it might be to you, the viewers. We're not young. We've answered JK 2,733.
Yeah.
Good question, by the way.
But interesting name.
you see this, by the way? Hello Kitty. In Japan, it's okay for guys to have girly shit like that.
I don't think it's okay for me, but I bought it
No.
because it's freaking hilarious.
But the point is, in Japan, no one would think you're a retard because you have a little girl stuff. In Japan, the biggest macho guys have stuffed dolls in their bedrooms, or it's sad, but it's sad. I'm not judging.
I'm not big and macho, but I have no stuff.
Yeah, so neither one of us is what you call Neanderthals, but yeah, still, I'm ashamed to be with him. But nonetheless, we don't have any pink or Hello Kitty things.
Yes.
Not even me, and I know you think I do, but I don't.